it's Tammy, and it's time for another Plan With Me video. I have my KK binder, and inside is my plum paper family planner, and we are going to be planning the week of February 22nd through 28th. So I'm just going to take these pages out, and for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome, and those of you who have been here for a while, thank you for being here. I hope that you like what you see, and I hope that you subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can do a cool giveaway. But what I was going to say is I ordered my plum paper planner unbound and without holes, and then I trimmed it and punched the holes in it myself so I could fit it in my KK. But it is the plum paper family planner that you can customize on the sides, and I did that. So this week's theme is going to be based off of my Best Pets sticker book that I think that you might have seen in a haul video a couple of, well, probably 3 or 4 weeks ago now, but it's just kind of domestic animals, and I thought, you know what, I haven't done a theme like that, and I love my animals, so I thought that I would go ahead and do that, and I have found some other stickers, tons of stickers that I can use, lots of fun stuff, lots of just all sorts of fun stuff. I want to get down to my, oh, I don't think I put these in there last week. Oh, no, that's right. Okay, I need to use those this week. Duh. Dingbat. I want to get down to my full boxes. I know that I took some boxes out. I'm not going to use those. Let's see. There's some boxes, some boxes, some boxes. There's these. I think I had some solid colored ones that I took out too. Maybe not. I'm not too awfully, oh, there they are. I'm gonna say I'm not too awfully worried about it because I know I have enough, but okay, so I'm going to put all of these up here for now, and we are going to go ahead and get started with some washi tape. Oh, and then I put a weekly reminder of stuff that I know that I have to do. And my daughter is leaving on vacation not on vacation really, for a national dance competition this coming Thursday, and I was so hoping that I'd be able to go, but it just wasn't in the budget. So the first thing I'm going to do is cover up this purple, and I got out some cute washi. What did I do with all my cute washi? I've moved it since I gotten it out. I have this kitty cat washi. I have this kind of bunny and something washi, and I found that I had some bunny stickers that kind of go along with that washi, which is interesting. So I thought maybe I'd use those. I also have this kitty cat sticker washi, and then I have some yellow washi that I thought might be a good color to go with this, and then also this kind of fun plastic kind of washi. So I think I'm going to use, I don't know, I might use this one because it's kind of fun to go across the top here, and in doing that I will need to white out these boxes. And I'm pretending like I have no problem with whiteout whatsoever, and I'm just going to do it like a boss. Whiteout and I do not get along. Now see, I hate it because there's more, and so I'd kind of like to go through it again, but I'm afraid that if I do that, it's just going to all come right up. Oh, see, I hate that. Okay. Alright, that just didn't work. Let's just pull that off, and I will just go through it one more time and just live with it like that. wash. This stuff just gives me struggles every time. And I have a little duck bill, but I don't know where he went. So you know what? Maybe I'll put down... I think I'm going to put down some yellow first to try to get rid of most of that purple. And then I'll put down the cute one. And where's my cutter? And I'll do the same thing over here. This is just kind of helping me get rid of the color on here. And I'm going to cut off just this little baby edge here. Doop. Okay. So now I think I'm going to go through and put this on because I think this is just really cute. So, last week proved to be quite interesting. Let's see. I do my plan with me's kind of early so that I am sure to get these posted. So the good thing is that they all get posted on Sundays. At least that's my goal with these. If I do them early, I can get them posted. The bad news is that sometimes things have happened and I didn't get a chance to tell you about them because of planning early. And sometimes I don't know exactly what's going on until, you know, it's right upon us. But anyway, so last week my daughter is a dancer, and for most of you that have been watching me for a while, I'm sure you have heard me brag on her before. And my son plays rugby and is a kind of a jockey, plays football, rugby, he's done wrestling, he's done just about every sport, but right now he really loves rugby. So, and that season is just about to kick off. But anyway, that doesn't matter right now. The story that I'm telling is about my daughter Katie, who is 18, and she's a senior in high school, and this is her very last year of dance, and she's on a competitive dance team that we have, like, her school has over 1,000 students, almost 1,000 students in her graduating class. So she's a senior, and there's almost 4,000 students in this school. But the level of dancer that they want on this team, there's not enough interested girls who have the level of dance that they need for this dance team. I'm kind of making this sound funny. They don't have enough of a pool in her school. So they have to pull two high schools together. They use Fishers High School and then Hamilton Southeastern High School, and they compete together. So it's called Fusion because it's a fusion of both schools, and it's been like this for many years. And my daughter has been on the dance team now for... This is her 4th year with this dance team. And before that, she did do studio dance. So, I mean, she's a dancer. And she's, you know, she's done this forever. And this is the end of the season. It's getting to be the very end of everything because, like I said, she's a senior. So, she competed this last weekend in Cincinnati at a competition called Jam Fest. And then she competes in nationals in Disney World. She leaves on Thursday and will come back on Monday to do jazz and pom. So anyway, she, knock on wood, has never gotten hurt. Well, until last week she was dancing on Wednesday, and she's been saying that the bottom of her right foot has been hurting. And, you know, as a mom, you know, and she's a dancer, I'm like, well, you know, okay, it's, you know, you're just probably stressing on it because you've been dancing so hard. And she had a little bruise on her foot, and I'm like, yeah, you know, put some ice on it, rub some dirt on it, you're going to be fine. So she went to dance. Oh, that's not good. She went to dance on Wednesday, and she sent me a text and said, Mom, my foot really hurts. I've been talking to Sierra, and Sierra is her coach. Oh, I have some other washi that does this. So it looks like it's just this particular spot. Let me see if I can fix it somehow. So while I'm playing with this, I'll continue my story. She said that she called me and said that her foot was really hurting, and that the coach, Sierra, had been massaging it, and what happened was she was dancing on it, and she felt it like pop on the inside, and she couldn't really hear it, but she could feel if something wasn't quite right, and she wasn't sure exactly what to do. So she told Sierra, and she said it killed to walk on it. Now, she is not a complainer. She doesn't. Both of my kids, thank goodness, are very pain tolerant. I mean, you know, if something hurts, they'll tell you, but they can handle themselves. They aren't wimps, and they're fairly strong and all of that good stuff. So when either one of them said that something's hurting, I take it seriously because they don't complain a lot. So she was saying that her foot was hurting, and that she heard this pop, and Sierra was massaging it, and she could feel it kind of like crinkle on the inside, and Katie was obviously a little worried about it. So I said, well, you know, let's put some ice on it and elevate it tonight, and I will call and get you an appointment tomorrow. So we did that. So tomorrow, this happened on Wednesday, so tomorrow was Thursday. So on Thursday, I take her to the doctor, and we saw her primary care physician. Thanks to all of the HMO stuff, you know, we have to see the primary care physician before we can see anybody else. So I took her to her primary care physician. The primary care physician said she didn't see anything really. She thought that maybe it was a ganglion cyst on her tendon, but that she would have to refer her to a podiatrist so that he could really diagnose it and see if there was anything that they could do for it. So we actually, kind of a weird situation, but we know a podiatrist because his daughter was a dancer on the team, but she graduated last year. So we called Dr. Vogel and said, hey, is there any way that you could see Katie today? She hurt her foot. We're going to Jam Fest, and he knows all about it. So that was fabulous that he was available and he could see her and all of that. So before I even went to the primary care physician, I already had an appointment with Dr. Vogel, but I had to do the insurance thing first because otherwise it would not be covered and I would have to pay for it out of pocket, which is never pretty. So we ran from, well, we didn't run. She certainly didn't run from the doctor's office. You know, she's like walking on the side of her foot, not stepping on the ball of her foot because the ball of her foot is where it really hurts. So we go to Dr. Vogel's office. Dr. Vogel is super cool, super nice. I mean, I'd met him before, but you know, when he's a guy, not a dance mom, and you know, I just didn't really get to know him very well when his daughter was on the team, which, you know, was kind of the norm, just because. Now, the dance moms, we all kind of talk and get to know each other a little bit, but the dance dads, you kind of just, you know, whatever. It is what it is. So he was super nice, did x-rays, said that he doesn't think that she has a stress fracture yet, but it's headed that way. And he described it as, oh, I don't know why I did it that way, but that's okay. Her second toe on her foot, so let's just pretend this is her foot, and then there's a toe missing, but her big toe is here, and her second toe is quite a bit longer than her first toe. And he says that because of that, no matter what kind of shoes you wear, when you're pushing up against it, it will move your toe, and your toe will go in. And because of that, it puts a lot of pressure here on this joint, which is exactly where her pain is. And your toes are supposed to be all in alignment, kind of like this. and hers are not. This bone is a lot bigger and thicker, longer and bigger than it should be, which isn't necessarily a problem. It's doing it to help protect itself because she was born like that. And I'm sure that she got it from me because I also have the same problem where my second toe is bigger than my big toe. My mom used to always tell me that that meant you were smart. So I'm going to go with what my mama said because mamas are always right, right? Okay. So he said that because of that, she probably did get a cyst on the bottom, like a ganglion cyst, which I don't really know what that is, but it sounds gross. And that it got bigger, and then those can pop, and she probably popped that, and that's what's causing her to have the pain. Now, continuing to do that, it would cause this bone to have pressure, and it would eventually cause a stress fracture. But the top of her foot wasn't hurting, just the bottom of her foot. So the doctor said that he did not believe at this point that she has a stress fracture, but he wanted to put her in a boot so that she could have less pressure on that area and let it heal before it turns into a stress fracture. And because of the pain, he knows how the competitions go. He also put her on steroids, and then he said that she needed to decide if she wanted to dance or not, that his recommendation would be that she maybe not do her solo, but then do the group dances if she feels like it. But he would be perfectly fine with saying she didn't dance on it at all this weekend and just saved it up for nationals in Florida. Well, Kaity is not like that. She loves to dance. She doesn't want to disappoint her team. You know, they've all worked so hard on this. So she decided that she would, well, she didn't decide anything the first day, which is smart. But then the second day, which was, let's see, this happened on Wednesday. I took her to the doctor on Thursday. On Friday, she decided, which was the night she was supposed to do her solo. We left Friday to go to Cincinnati. And she decided she would not do her solo that night, but that she would practice with the team and try to do the competition on Saturday. And then it's a competition Saturday and Sunday. So she decided that she would try to do that. And she was able to do that, and I'm really glad. She said that her coach is her coach is a great coach, but she will push the girls if they need to be pushed. And with the national competition, she's pushing them. I mean, there were 3 countries represented, almost every state. I mean, it's a big competition, so I kind of figured that her coach would push her a little bit. So I, reminded Kaity, listen to your body, do what your body needs to do. And she said that she was pushing herself harder than Sierra was pushing her, so I was glad of that. But at the same time, I'm still like, well, listen to your body. If it hurts, you need to stop. But she seemed to be fine. She's she's been through this kind of stuff before. Not anything like this, but she knows her body, and she knows to listen to it. So the good news is that she was able to perform. The bad news is that she did not do her solo, and that was going to be my last opportunity to see her dance her solo, because like I said, she's a senior and she doesn't perform her solo in nationals, even if I was able to go. But I'm not going to Florida with them, so bummer. But here's the great news. Not only did they get they're national champions for their jazz at this Jam Fest competition, and their jazz rocked. It's done to beat it, and I will put some videos up on my channel of the dances, but I want to wait until after the nationals, because I wouldn't want anyone to see it and copy their dance or do whatever. I wouldn't want to do anything that could possibly wreck the team's chances of anything, so I'm not going to put it up until after they are done in Florida. But it's awesome. Their dances are just so good, and every mom thinks their kids are awesome, so I'm no different. But anyway, they got a national championship for their jazz routine. They came in first place, and then they got second place for their pom routine, and second place for their small group routine. So Kitty did 3 dances, which is a lyrical routine. Kitty did 3 dances this weekend, but then she did them both twice. So she danced 6 times, and she's still feeling all right. Her foot hurts a little bit, she said, but she's doing okay. She's been wearing her boot since we've been home. She's seen the doctor again. He wants to keep her on the boot, but everything is looking good. He thinks that she's healing well. We have to go back to the doctor before she goes to nationals, so we'll see how that works out. But anyway, they got the highest score in jazz, like 97 point something out of 100 for their jazz routine, and because of that, they got national grand champions. I was so proud of them. They worked so hard, and they did such a good job. It was absolutely amazing to watch them. I was so proud of them. And I might post some pictures at the end of this if you guys are interested in seeing it. I know that, you know, I'm bragging about my kids, which isn't always the best thing for some people to watch, but whoo-wee, it was a very exciting weekend, and I am so proud of her. So yeah, that was that, and it was fabulous. And we had a great girls weekend. Kind of, you know how things happen. Well, we both reserved a room back in June when we could reserve rooms. Both of us, meaning Beth, who is Katie's friend, Aubrey's mom, who is my friend. And we usually go to all of these dance things together. So Beth had rented a room, and I had reserved a room at the Embassy Suites, which is where all the girls were staying. And we thought that, you know, we might have our significant others with us, and if not, we could cancel one of the reservations and we could stay together, which is what we've done in the past too. So we thought, okay, that's fine, that'll work out. So Dennis decided that he didn't decide, his work decided that he needed to stay and work, and because there's some stuff going on at his work, and they really needed him to be there on the 12th, which was Friday when we left. So instead of having to try to take 2 cars down, and we just decided we'd make it a girls' weekend because her significant other wasn't going to be able to stay as well. So let's see. She called to cancel her room. They said that because she didn't cancel it in time, that they weren't going to be able to cancel it, and that she would still have to pay for her room. So she said, well, then don't cancel it. I'm not going to pay for it and not stay in it. So she called me all frantic, thinking that, you know, oh no, now we're both going to have to pay, which kind of stinks, but you know, it is what it is, and there's worse things that I'm sure I've wasted more money on less. So I was like, well, that's not a big deal. Instead of paying, you know, like $200, we'd pay $400 for the weekend. But you know what? Life happens, and you just kind of got to roll with the punches. So I said, that's fine. You know, she said, that's fine. And we thought, well, that, you know, this could be kind of fun. We'll have our own room and it'll be fine. And so we did, which was fun. I kind of like staying with her a little better though, just because it kind of, you know, you are more involved. I spent more time, I think, alone in my room this time than I would have otherwise, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Not that that was a bad thing, because I really could use the relaxation. As you guys probably know, a lot of you that are parents or, you know, have other responsibilities, which we all do, I don't get a ton of alone time, and having the opportunity to have just time to do nothing kind of sounded nice. So I didn't mind at all, really, that I was in my own room, and even by myself, I did not mind. And then we ended up, you know, hanging out. Of course, we went to most of our meals together. I think there was just, well, the second day I didn't really even eat lunch because we had a late breakfast, and it was so good. So let me tell you about the hotel. The hotel was really cool. The hotel is the Embassy Suites, and it's nice. Oh, and then we get there, and Beth has a 2-room suite. So we all have, I guess, like a living room. It's the Embassy Suite, so I don't know if you guys have stayed there, but you get like, you have like a room with your TV in it, and then you have a room with your bedroom, and then with your bed, and it also has a TV in it. So all of the rooms are suites, and they all have that. Well, Beth had that and a second bedroom. It was crazy. So we were like, oh man, we could have all crashed here, but again, it was fine. It worked out just perfectly fine. Things like that tend to work themselves out. So all of that was fantastic. We arrived safely and soundly and no issues, and so all of that was fabulous. We get there on Friday, and then we had a little bit of time when we got there, so we just unpacked, and I watched a little bit of Scandal. She had to make a phone call, so you know, we just kind of did our own thing for a little minute, and then we met up and went to dinner. And oh, first we went to go see the Solos. I was like, what happened? I knew we did something else. We went to go see the Solos, and they all did very well. One of the girls got third place there were 19 people competing, and she got third, so that was really good. And then we went over to the hotel and had dinner. And that was kind of weird. They had like a special weekend dinner, and you know, it's Valentine's Day weekend, and their weekend dinner was kind of weak, and it was, I don't know, it was like all like microwave kind of food. Like it was chicken nuggets or chicken strips, and I don't know, it was just kind of strange for the Embassy Suites, but whatever. I didn't have to cook, so it was fine. And so then we went back to the hotel, or we went down to the hotel and had a couple of drinks. They had a happy hour, so we had a couple of drinks down there, and then we went back up to our room, and I watched some more of my Scandal. I actually caught up with, I'm on the same season that's playing now, which I think is season 5, but I'm still 5 episodes behind, which I think I have to watch on demand because Netflix does not have them. Bummer. So I feel like I've caught up a lot. I feel like I know what's going on, and I'm excited. So that part is cool. So we did that, and then Saturday we had to be at the competition at 7:30, I think. So we got up and got ready, and then met up and went to the competition together, and then we came back to the hotel between some dances, and we ate lunch. No, we didn't. We ate breakfast. We had breakfast at the hotel. Oh my gosh, it was fabulous. They have a make your own omelet station, and they had or build your own omelet, and like you would tell the person what you wanted and they would make it for you. And they had bacon and, you know, eggs and potatoes and just whatever you could want. Waffles, all sorts of stuff. So we had a fabulous breakfast, which is why I wasn't hungry for lunch. And then one of Beth's friends was able to come and see her, so that was cool. So I let them, you know, kind of have their time, and I just went back to the room. I called my son, I talked to him. Let's see, what else did we do? Or I do. Katie came over for a little bit to the hotel, to my room. She was staying there too, obviously, with they stay with, all the dancers stay together, so I think there's 4 dancers to a room. So she came over for just a little bit, and we chatted, and then let's see what happened after that. Because they were finished with dance about, so after we ate, we went back over there, saw the rest of their dances. They were finished dancing about 11:15. So then it was probably, I don't know, I was trying to take a nap. It didn't work out. I don't know why. Sometimes I just can't nap. But then we went back over, no we didn't, we went downstairs to happy hour about 5:30, and we stayed there until about 9, just drinking and talking. And they had these Dance Moms Gone Wild or something like that drinks that were pretty good, and you know, none of us got tipsy or anything, but it was just kind of nice. I even had pop, and I had them put a cherry in it because I'm fancy like that. So I had you know, we all just kind of had some drinks, and they had snacks, so we had drinks and snacks and just talked. And there were probably 6 or 7 of us that stayed for the whole time, and it was just so much fun. I just really enjoy some of those people, and I don't do that a lot. I don't go out very much, and which is fine with me. I'm not that kind of a person. I don't like to necessarily go out a lot, so I'm not complaining about it, but I'm just saying that when I get to, it just makes it that much better for me because it's fun. I like people for the most part, unless you're mean, and then I don't like mean people. But I had a really good time, and I think that the girls did awesome. And then we woke up early on Sunday and kind of did the whole thing over again, only this time we did get to come home, and that was kind of a mess because the way home was crazy. The traffic was awful because it started snowing, and the main highway that goes around our city is called 465. 465 was nearly shut down at one point because there were so many accidents on it. And thank goodness we only had to go 2 miles on it at that point. So we were able to drive on through and come on back home before it got too awfully ugly. Thank goodness, because it was a wreck. And I mean wreck because there were we saw probably 6 or 7 wrecks just where we were. And it was horrible. So yeah, I'm really glad that we didn't have to, I'm glad that we were able to leave when we left and we didn't have to stay too much longer at Jam Fest. Than it would have been nice if we could have left just a hair earlier, but otherwise it was fabulous. I'm not complaining. And Beth did a fabulous job driving, as always. So if that's my last, well, not if, that is my last dance competition. And although that makes me very sad because I have been watching my girl dance forever. But, you know, she went out with a bang. Grand National Champs. And I don't know if you guys like cocktails every once in a while, but if you do, there's rum chata, which I don't even know what it is, but it's like a creamy rum. I don't know. You guys probably know more than I do, but it's in a white bottle and it has a gold top, and it's called rum chata. And it kind of reminds me of like Bailey's, only it doesn't taste like Bailey's at all, but it's like that creaminess like Bailey's has. And if you mix that with root beer, it tastes like a root beer float, and it is so good. So there is a yummy cocktail if you guys are interested in that. And then at the hotel for the happy hour, you could get just about whatever you wanted, which was nice. And I got a Bloody Mary just because I enjoy those, and I hadn't had one forever. And she put extra olives in it, and then she said, would you like it extra spicy? And I said, sure, why not? And boy, was it delicious. It was so good. So good. So yeah, I had a couple cocktails and then pop. But it was nice. And the girls, or the dance moms drink was, what was it? It was, oh goodness, I don't remember. I did take a picture of it and post it on Instagram, but I don't remember exactly what was in that. What was in that? Vodka, cranberry juice, grenadine. Oh, I'm remembering. That sounds about right. And it seems like, oh, and Sprite. Look at me, I did remember, and it was good. That's what I had the first night. So yeah, I hope that you guys have had a good week. Oh goodness. So for those of you that are wondering what I've been doing this whole time, and I know some of you like the long videos, so I don't mind making them long, but I get chatty, I know, sometimes. But I just like to make them no white space, so I was just filling it all in. And I will probably fill this in as well. Oh, and I just remembered that I had this guy, I'll put him over here, I think. There we go. Anything else over here that I need? No. But my weekend sticker. Okay. And I'm going to put this planet sticker over here on Thursday. Okay, so let's see. I need to fill this in a little bit more. I don't know if I want to put a long strip of green there. It's hard to write on this green a little bit, but it's not awful. I guess I can do that. And I cut all of these to match my boxes. I could have cut some that were longer, but I didn't think about it. I need a drink. And it's late. I'm going to need to go to bed. Okay, so let me go ahead and put some functional stickers down. So The Walking Dead is on Sundays, and it's coming out this Sunday. Or not coming out, but it's on again this Sunday. I didn't even know it was out, but then my husband was like, oh. So I haven't seen last video. And then Pretty Little Liars is on Tuesday. And Katie has dance. So where's my little ballerina stickers? Or washi? Oh no! Oh, here it is. Because this is about my last time to use it. Wah! So Katie will have dance on Monday and Wednesday. And then she leaves on Thursday. And I think I will do the glittery, if I still have it up here. Maybe I don't have my glittery purple anymore up here. I may have not gotten rid of it, but may have put it away. Because I put a ton of washi away. Well, how about that, Tammy? Well, I will put some washi down. This kitty cat washi is cute, but it's like duct tape. So let's see. This is Thursday through. She's gonna be gone through the weekend. Until Monday. So I'll just put this all the way to the edge there. And then I will also put my ballerina washi. Whew! I lose things too easily. I should have used my Tinkerbell washi. I think I still might. Because she's going to Florida. So, where's my cutter? I always am losing my cutter. It's sitting right in front of me. I'm just covering this cat print up a little bit so it won't be so pokey in the eye when I put on this other washi. So now I'll put some Tinkerbell washi down. And this Tinkerbell washi is the washi that's given me the most grief of any washi I've ever used in my life. It's crazy. It like falls apart. Or rips apart, not really falls apart. It actually did really well right now, so must have been because she was afraid I was going to yell at her on TV. So this is going to be all washed out. Dance, Tinkerbell, kitty cats. Well, maybe I'll even get rid of the kitty cat. Sorry, kitty cat. I shouldn't have put you down there. I'm afraid to try to pick him up, though, because, like I said, he's so thick, he's like real duct tape. He's cute, but not the look I'm looking for. You're not the herb I'm looking for. So I'll put this washi down. Kind of covering up the Walking Dead sticker, but that's okay. Okay, so there's that. This ballerina gets on my nerves. She doesn't want to stick down. Stick down there, ballerina. Okay, so let's go on with some more functional stickers. Let's see. Katie leaves on Thursday, so I got this little banner thing for her because I know that she will be super excited. And then I have some stickers here to indicate that she will be leaving on a jet plane. There's some tickets, some luggage. And I need to write down her arrival time. And she's going to Florida, so I got some little sunglasses. And I think I'll put all of that down here, even though I know I'm not in technically the family section anymore, but that's all right. And let's see, these stickers are sticking on my desk now, and I try not to stick them all the way down, but inevitably sometimes they get stuck all the way down. So my husband needs his little shot on Friday, so I will put that there. And I need to do a random act of kindness sometime, so I'll put this here. The litter will need to be done on Tuesday, and that's a hubby job, so I put that there. Same with trash. It goes out on Wednesday morning, so I kind of put it like that. And let's see, I got gas early. I'll probably get it again, and then I'll probably need it again about here, so I'm going to put gas there. Lord knows that Mama needs a sweet bath. And I'm also going to need to clean, so I'll put this there. And I ordered a ton of stuff off of Etsy, and I'm sure that some of it will be arriving, so I need to put that there just so I can keep track of my orders, which is insane. I know that I went too crazy. And then I'm just going to put these guys down somewhere just because they're so cute. And I don't even think I've told anybody my theme this week. Oh, yes, I did. The domestic animal thing. So these aren't quite, well, this one isn't quite a domestic animal. The hedgehogs are pretty domestic now. But I liked them, so. So there. And I have that planet, and I'm going to put this planet here too. My planner. Date night. I am expecting to go on a date this weekend. Let's see. I think I will put that on Saturday. We want to go see a movie. We have been saying we want to go see a movie, and we haven't gone to see a movie. So I also need to get some dog food and cat food. And this is a little thing that kind of, you know, you can keep track of things that you need to do. I kind of like those. Oh, but I did that crooked. That's better. I need to get some coffee. I tried a new drink at Starbucks, and it was so good. It's this tea, very berry hibiscus tea. Oh my gosh, it's so yummy. So when I saw that, it's not that color, but I thought, ooh, that looks like the tea. So I got that sticker out to use. I need to do my nails. Speaking of nails, ooh, I did a tutorial on these. I love these. I try to do it like the Lily Pulitzer, the way that she does some of her things. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I think I did a good job on them. I like them. And then I kind of didn't know exactly how to do this, so you'll see all of my mess ups when I post that video. It should be coming in the next little bit. I need to clean my brushes, and I need to clean my rings, or jewelry, not just rings. And then I need to do my breast self-exam. I haven't done that yet this month, so we'll put that there to remind me. And then this is just a cute little dress. I was trying to use these for dry cleaning, but frankly, I don't do dry cleaning enough, so I'm just going to put it there so I'll remember to do laundry. And here's my little social media thing that I don't keep track of enough. I don't do enough. And my hump day little monkey, camel. I call things monkeys sometimes, so that's what I was calling him, but I'm sure it sounded goofy since he's a monkey, or since he's a camel, and I called him a monkey. And then this owl is just kind of a reading guy. I kind of like him. So I'm going to put him here by my reads, which I don't even know what I'm supposed to be reading this week. I didn't look. Oops-a-daisy. So I'll have to fill that in later. But I am still reading. We are finishing up Job. That should be over here soon. Maybe I might be finishing up Job this week. I don't know. I have a chicken sticker here that I'm trying to peel off that is stuck onto my table, which is why you aren't seeing me. There we go. So a cute little chicken sticker. I'm going to put that here. And a cute little frog sticker. I'm going to put that here. And, oh, a cute little fox sticker. And a to-do sticker. And those are all of the functional stickers that I got out. So let's see what else I have here. I have a sun for Florida for Katie. So I'll put that down here too. What the heck? Oh, I should have put the sunglasses on the sun. There we go. And my husband bought me these, I think for my birthday last year. And they're just cute little kitten stickers that are just adorable. So cute. So I'm just going to put a couple of them out just because I love me some kitty cats. I love me some puppy dogs. I love me some animals. This one looks like our fuzzy whiskers. Oh, and I just ripped him. Ah. Well, I'm sorry, Fuzz. That one's not cut out very well. There we go. I'll use him anyway because he's cute. He's my Fuzz. I have lots of stickers, so I'm not going to go crazy with these, even though they are quite cute. I have these and these, and these. Oh, I still do have some more functional stickers. So let me pull this down. My YouTube and my Instagram stickers. Let me pull these out. I'll kind of do it this way so that I can keep track of where I'm at. Okay, so YouTube. These are cute. These are from Run with Craft Scissors, and she puts little bows on them. YouTube, I know I need to post on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, although I think that I have things scheduled for almost every day this week. And I already have them scheduled, so woo-wee. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I need to do Instagram, which I did not do last week. On Thursday and on Monday and on Sunday at least, and I have been really bad about that lately. So then let's see what else. These aren't functional, those are just fun. Ipsy. You know what? I got my Ipsy. I'm going to put that up here so I can put that. I think I'll mark that when I get them. I don't know. I want to use one of these dog stickers from Run with Craft Scissors. Oh, Etsy. It's going to be the death of me. I'm going to put this here, but then I also need to put it, I think I'm going to put another one of these here because I ordered a lot and it should be coming and I need to do some hauls, so I will do that too. And for Katie, her days, 3, 2, 1, yep. So her days till Florida. 3 days, 2 days, and 1 day. And then she leaves that day. So I have a few extras that have some dates on them still, but I'm just going to toss it. Maybe I could use one of these somewhere. Since I don't really have any color theme, I'm just kind of trying to use some colors up that I might not normally use. Because I don't really have a theme for the colors. And I ordered some Netflix stickers, so I will be getting those because Lord knows I have been watching TV like it's my job. I'll put one of these TV stickers down. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been liking it too. I have been watching TV and I have been enjoying it. I'm not a big TV person, but I've really had a good time watching, and I think Criminal Minds is still on, but I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and put it on Wednesday because I have not caught up with those, but I had a really good time watching Scandal. Whew. If you guys have any other things that you think that I should watch, let me know, because I've been making a little list. I don't know where to put this. I'll put it here. I have a list on in my planner of Netflix shows that I'd like to watch. Oh, I'm yawning. It's like probably midnight. I think I'll write the menu on this. The things that I have that we can cook. And I think I'll put another TV sticker somewhere because I can. And Lord knows I'll be watching. And I already used YouTube ones. And those I think are okay. Okay, so now let's see what I have in here. I'd like to cover up the date sticker with something. I'm just going to pull out. No, I don't think I will. I was thinking I'd pull these pages out, but I don't think so. So let's see, if I used these, I could use little hamsters or birds or bones or fish or paw prints. Or kitty cat. Well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are those too big? Yeah, those are pretty big. So maybe I'll just, I don't like how it covers up the date, but that's all right. The day, I mean. Maybe I'll just do different things. Yeah, I'm not liking that. Okay, I'm gonna do this. There we go. And then, let's see, 21st. So this one is the 22nd. '23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And then that should be the 29th. Yes, okay. That means I did it right. Okay, so now let's see. Here's this pretty kitty. And I need to use a cute little doggy. And I'll use a bird somewhere. And I think I'll use one of these hamsters. That's cute. And I do like the fish. I even kind of like this brown fish. I think he's cool looking. Although I'm not a big fish fan. I just don't get the point. I like pets that I can pet. Let's see, where can you go? Goodness gracious, I hate it when I do that. I take one out and then I don't know what to do with them. Maybe I could move this little guy. Put him here. And then put this little guy somewhere else. There we go. Okay, so let's go through the stickers again and see if there's anything else that I feel like I have to have on here. I'm going to put the spread out so I can look at it. And I know I still need a Snoopy sticker. I might use a couple of those still. I think I'll leave these in the package. I don't think I'll use these. I might use one of those. Oh, I am yawning. Oh. Sorry about that. My throat's starting to hurt a little bit too. I think it's just because it's been a long day and I've been talking a lot. Okay, so I think I'm done with all of those. I got out these Snoopy stickers that I did a haul video on that I don't know if it's posted already or not, but oh my gosh, I am so in love with all these stickers. They are so cute, just absolutely adorable. I can't get enough of them. And they're so tiny and just perfect for your planner. I ordered them online and I could not be happier with this purchase. I found them on Etsy. I'll probably use a couple Snoopy stickers because you know how much I love the Snoop Dogg. I'm going to put another coffee sticker over here and it just so happens that it was on the Snoopy page. So cute. Here's Snoopy with some flowers. I'm going to put that on the night that I said we'd have a date night. So hopefully you guys can see that. I put Snoopy with some flowers. I put a little coffee cup. And then over here I put a Snoop like sleeping with his ear down, which is just adorable. So I got all those. Too cute. Love me some Snoop Dogg. I think I will be doing another Snoop Dogg like week sometime this year. And you know, I wanted to do a Flintstone week because I love the Flintstones too, and I purchased some stickers. I still cannot find those stickers. If you guys keep up with me, you know what I'm talking about. The very first week of the year I was going to use them. Cannot find them. Cannot find them anywhere. And I have looked and looked and looked. It drives me crazy. Oh, that's a cute little kitty cat poking up. Okay, so then, oh, here's a Chihuahua. I have to use my Chihuahua. My sweet little Buttercup and my sweet little poor Tinkerbell. Oh, I miss my Tinkerbell girl. Best dog in the world. And there's a cute little mouse here. I think I'm going to use one of those somewhere. Maybe here on this page with the white and the pink. It's kind of cute. Or maybe here. There we go. And I'll use one of these little kitty cats. This one who's crouching down or laying down. These are so cute. This guy has his tongue sticking out. Adorable. Okay, that might be enough though. Alright, so now I need to write my stuff in. I think I'm just going to use a black Papermate Flare for these. I don't have a ton to write in right yet. That's one of the things about planning early, is that you don't have all your stuff ready because you don't know what you're going to do. So, see, Katie leaves for Orlando. Okay, so I have the Dance Nationals written there. Let's see. There's a dance meeting on Monday. To go over everything for nationals. And to sign the waivers. And what else? I'm seriously not sure what else I have going on this week. Isn't that crazy? Kind of a boring week. I'm sure it'll get busier, but I know that I need to... Goodness, this is getting on me. I need to get Alex for lunch or dinner or something sometime this week. Let's see what else. Oh, I need to work on shirts. I'm going to make dance shirts for there's 13 gals that we know of that are going to Orlando, and they asked if I would make some dance shirts for them, so I'm going to do that. So I need to get that done before they leave, obviously. So I don't know when I'm exactly going to do that, but hopefully all the stuff will be here and I can work on it even this weekend instead of having to wait until this week. But just in case, I'll put it on here. I know I need to do my menu planning and all of that, but that's something I do every week, so I'm not going to write that down. Well, I think I need a sticker to hold that down. Let's see. Who would do a good job of that? This guy would, and I think he's funny. So I'm going to use him. I think that's it right now, guys. I know that's crazy. I have to have more, but I can't think of anything. I don't know what we're going to do yet, so I'm not going to put anything down, but it'll probably just be like dinner and a movie or something like that. We're kind of boring, but we have fun, so that's okay. It's what we like. And we do some other fun stuff. Maybe we'll go bowling or something like that. I still want to play darts sometime. I need to do that too. So I guess that's it, guys. I don't know how long this video has been, but I am going to call this an end. But thank you guys so much for watching, and happy planning. Bye-bye.